Police say two men related by marriage plotted to steal thousands of dollars from another elderly family member.
This allegedly happened over several months. Both arrested yesterday, one charged with financial exploitation of the elderly and the other with impersonating a peace officer.
Fox 10 News' Hal Sherrick joins us now live to explain how all of these pieces fit together. Hal, tell us what you found out.
Well, guys, investigators say that one of the men would call their elderly victim, claiming to be with a law enforcement office. He would tell her that the other family member was working with the department as an undercover drug buyer and needed money to buy more drugs, which would be reimbursed later. Fairhope police started looking into the case less than a week ago when other family members of the alleged victim noticed several discrepancies in the victim's accounts. Police say money was missing, more than $5,000 since January. It didn't take long for police to figure out where it was allegedly going. Investigators say 27-year-old Gerald Anderson came up with a scheme, and his uncle, by marriage, 50-year-old Jerry Ward, helped him pull it off.
Jerry was calling our victim in this case and asking for money for Gerald to make drug buys with, because Gerald was supposedly working for Jerry as an undercover, drug person to buy drugs. So Gerald was supposedly needing this money to make those purchases. So our victim in this case was sending the money to Gerald to make these drug buys with.
Police say the victim had supported Anderson financially for quite some time, but that support had dwindled. They say that's why Anderson came up with the scheme and involved Ward. While Ward is only charged with impersonating a peace officer at this point, investigators say they believe he may have also been getting a cut of the money.
They both can face many more additional charges depending on what else we found. I know right now I can remember like 8 transactions in that January to August time frame, so I don't know how many more she's going to find at this point.
Police say scams against the elderly are all too common, but when it comes from inside the family, it makes it an even harder pill to swallow.
It's bad to take advantage of your family like that. How are you hurting them? Is that money they're going to need further down the line for their own care? It does make it worse.
Gerald Anderson was released from the Baldwin County Jail on a $13,500 bond. Now, Jerry Ward also posted bail. His bond set at $5,000 on the impersonating a peace officer charge. Live in Fairhope, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.